Hey everybody, it's Camille here. If you're my students, then it's Mrs. H here. Let me just speak for all of us. It's really tough right now. I'm sure that students are working really hard to get all of their work in. We're tired. I'm not even ashamed right now because I'm sure I'm not the only one in this situation. Look at my sink. It is choked with dishes. The rest of my kitchen, I probably used this fry pan to make something 3 days ago and I still haven't cleaned it because I just don't feel like it. Sometimes on a day like this, it's exactly when we need something really, really delicious to eat, a nice pick-me-up, but sometimes with quarantine or with budgets, going out for fast food isn't always the best option. You know, we're supposed to stay home, we're supposed to stay inside as much as we can, and it's good to not waste leftover food. So what I'm gonna show you how to make is my loaded mac and grilled cheese sandwich. So here is what you are going to need. Leftover mac and cheese, leftover shredded barbecue meat, leftover caramelized onions or leftover onions that you caramelize yourself, cheese slices of your choice, barbecue sauce of your choice, a good hearty sliced bread like sourdough or country loaf, and of course my favorite, butter, or if you don't have butter, mayonnaise. This is for toasting the bread. It's very important. Now because we have zero counter space because I have no intention on doing my dishes before we get started, we're basically going to be preparing our food right onto our heat source, which today is our griddle skillet. Now normally I would go for a fry pan with a lid, but it's dirty and I have no intention on cleaning it, so the pancake griddle it is. Alright, so once your griddle is set at about 250 degrees Fahrenheit, you're going to take the fat that you've chosen, whether that be butter or mayonnaise, spread it all over pretty generously over the surface of the bread that you've chosen, put it butter face down onto the griddle, and then put on your cheese. I like to just cover the whole surface of the cheese on the bread before putting on my macaroni and cheese. This is best applied to the bread when it is cold, usually the next day or so after it's been in the fridge after being made. It's more tacky, it's more pliable, and it's a little bit easier to place on your bread evenly. Now onto our barbecue pork. Again, this could use a bit of a nuke or a little bit of a warm up in the microwave just to break it up a little bit, especially after it's been sitting cold in the fridge overnight. Just break it apart into pieces. We don't want to overwhelm the smooth, creamy flavors of the mac and cheese too much. So, in my opinion, take it pretty easy on the pork. However, I like to be generous with these caramelized onions. Now, when it comes to sweet, balanced, umami, savory flavor, these things are golden. I love caramelized onions. Now, to make them, you pretty much just put some olive oil in a pan, and on low, just put down some sliced onions in there and keep them going, keep them stirring, add some salt maybe halfway through to give them some flavor, draw out the water until they are nice and brown for you. Then we're going to drizzle on our barbecue sauce. Sometimes I like to spread it on a little bit more evenly, make sure that you get a little bit of flavor in each bite. Another layer of cheese before you put on your second piece of oiled bread, whether that be butter or mayonnaise, your preference. Now the cheese on the outside kind of serves as a glue to kind of keep and contain and bind everything on the inside of the sandwich. Once all of the ingredients on the inside of the sandwich are heated up by the heat of the skillet after maybe 10 minutes or so, they're going to get a little bit messy. So having that cheese on the outside is actually very important. After a flip, do the same thing on the other side. Let it get nice and brown before you can take it off the skillet onto your plate and serve. I mean, come on. Just look at that. Just look. Oh yeah, it's glowing. Cheese just, it's fallen, and probably means it's time to eat it. It's so freaking good. Your hands definitely get super messy. I mean, look at this ridiculousness, but it's really good. So that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this sandwich. If you make it at home, please let me know how it turned out. I'd love to see how you do. And please, when you're feeling it, embrace and enjoy your lazy days as they come along. I'm gonna finish off this sandwich and enjoy my day in sweatpants and try not to stress out too much. See you guys next time. Where else would you be? Little Ernie's trying to get a little something, but I'm a nice mom. I'll give him just a little nugget. Yay, mac and cheese, Ernie. No, that's all. You don't get any more. Just a little.